Hello, my name is Joseph and I am the founder of Gentleman's Armor. Together, we'll explore the world of tradition, craftsmanship, and quality. In today's video, we are going to talk about coat. What is a coat, the history of the coat, and the different variations of the coat. Before we begin, please take a moment and subscribe to our channel. Leave a comment and press the like button. It really gives us the strength to continue and explore the world of tradition, craftsmanship, and quality. A coat is a mainly long overcoat, usually with lapels, which is used mainly in the winter months or in generally low temperatures in order to protect people from the cold. In the past, there was no option of combining a jacket with a coat that exists today, and so the coat had the main role in the men's and women's wardrobe, being a basic garment. Its length is usually found up to the knee, while shorter or longer coats are available on the market. Regarding its adjustment, we would say that it is achieved with a series of buttons placed one under the other from the beginning of the chest to the navel, while sometimes we can find buttons below the navel, or instead of buttons, we can replace them with a single zipper, which is more rare. The garment that a man would wear during the Victorian era was a frock coat. Essentially, it consisted of a coat which was made at the back with a vent which was single or double and functioned as an overcoat with a length reaching the knee. Towards the end of the Victorian era, we noticed that the frock coat was divided into two categories, the morning coat and the lounge coat. The morning coat has the characteristic of a button that fits in the front, also the quarters are located open in the front and asymmetrical. As from the back side, the coat is longer. The morning coat is a garment that is worn purely in England. It used to be a daily formal garment for noble gentlemen in the office and in their daily life, while nowadays it is a formal evening garment as it is chosen either by guests or by the groom in a wedding ceremony, or chosen at a very formal special events. Other characteristic features of the coat could be said to be its length, which, as we explained earlier, can reach below the knee. Also, the coat is a garment that is suitable for all occasions, either for more everyday appearances or for more formal ones, usually chosen in dark colors such as black, brown, blue, grey. One of the versions of the coat is the guard coat, which has its origins in the British Army. It includes all the characteristics of a normal coat, with the difference that for its construction a belt is used which is sewn very carefully on the back. Another version of the coat is the Chesterfield coat, which has its origins in the 19th century from the 6th Earl of Chesterfield, George Stanhope. The tailoring of the collar in this particular type of coat has been modified, as in the earlier years they mainly used black velvet to dress it, something that in recent years we notice has been eliminated. The characteristic black color on coats that tailors used in the past has been eliminated, and its place has now been taken by a multitude of color shades that cover even the most demanding customer who is looking for something different in order to stand out from the crowd. The duffel coat, or the Montgomery coat as it is now known, traces its origins to the British World War II General Bernard Law Montgomery, and its main feature is the 3 or 4 holes in which the coat's clasp is locked, giving it protection from the cold. An excellent, rare type of duffel coat is found in the color of sand and is extremely difficult to obtain. Since the 19th century, the duffel coat has been part of the wardrobe of men and women as it is a very good choice against the cold, combined with the hood that is made to provide warmth to the wearer's head. Its place of origin is the Duffel region in Belgium, while the leather barrette instead of button automatically turns it into a unique kind of coat. At the dawn of the 18th century, the peacoat first appeared, and the country that made it famous was the Netherlands. Its characteristic features were the vertical pockets that gave it character and access to its interior. It was notable for its short length, for the heat it exuded, and its use was ideal for sailors as it facilitated their daily life on board. The main characteristic of the peacoat is the wide collar, that it protects the neck from the cold weather and the wind, while its buttons are tailored by strong black plastic material. The peacoat is a simple, functional, and at the same time very comfortable garment, which, thanks to its fitted line, is perfectly combined with a warm sweater. To arrive at the right length of the coat, we should emphasize its length, which depends on the body type of the wearer. As for example, a short man should choose a matching short coat so that it flatters him, and also a tall man should choose correspondingly long coats so that there is no visual asymmetry and all proportions are highlighted. Also, the right coat size is a very important factor when buying a coat. It should have a comfortable fit without the slightest feeling of discomfort in the neck and shoulders or back, and to be able to combine it with whatever clothes we want. It is recommended to buy it in a large size so that it is comfortable in combination with thick jacket or a thick sweater. To be able to carefully distinguish whether your coat is the right size for you, you should raise your arms and look carefully at how the coat fits on you, if it is tight or if it is loose in your movements. You should also look at the seams of the coat. They should be perfectly symmetrical, otherwise the coat immediately suggests something cheap and sloppy to its tailoring. The suggested natural fabric used to make the coat are mostly luxurious, and these are wool, leather, mohair and cashmere. In order for someone to stylistically support a short coat, their body type should be short and mostly thin, so that there is absolute prominence of the legs, which give the impression that they are thinner and longer. Therefore, a coarse and wide coat would not highlight the features of the wearer. On the contrary, it would be a stylistic misstep. As for the medium length coat that reaches a little below the hips, we would say that it suits the smallest men as well as the tall ones. But his ideal approach would be compatible with smaller, shorter men, as a coat of this length gives the illusion of a slimmer and taller figure. Another stylistic trick we can do in order to give the impression of a slimmer and taller silhouette is to put a belt on our coat. Through it, our waist automatically shrinks, giving height to our torso and legs. It is the coat that reaches up to the knee. It is a very elegant and quite flattering choice for the tall man to show off his features. His tall legs are particularly emphasized with the length of the coat, in contrast to the long coat which, due to its length below the knee, seems to cut the leg in half, reducing its length. This length of the coat is suitable for a modern man who prefers changes, colors, and in general the various design, bright or not, as it gives the possibility to escape from the monotonous dark colors and try something different and special. Finally, the long coat, which covers the entire leg, is generally difficult to fit perfectly on a certain body type, but generally looks quite flattering and elegant on a tall silhouette as it accentuates the features.